I had this YouTube poop that I made like 3 or 4 years ago that's been lying around on my hard drive for years, and I just finally posted it last night. I was just like, fuck it.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, no, our last podcast was, um, it was posted exactly 3 weeks ago to the day.
I knew it.
Talk
I knew
about
it.
consistency.
Yeah, once every 3 weeks, guaranteed.
Hopefully we can be more often than that pretty soon. But okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to start with my article or yours for the day?
You start with yours.
Okay, this one you'll like. So are you still like repainting Nerf guns and like modifying them and shit as like a hobby?
Not so much anymore. But I'm been in the market to do. I got my eye on one that I wanted to do
Cool.
for a
So
prop for the artifact too, which we're probably never gonna do. But whatever.
have you ever heard of a group called Hackerloop?
Hackerloo? That is that like
No.
uh is it like Waterloo, like that kind of loo, or just Hackerloo?
No, Hackerloop with a P.
Oh, okay, all right, I cut out. Um, I feel like I have, but explain.
So they had the bright idea. They've created a Nerf gun that through a bunch of um, it's got microcontrollers and electrodes and all this complicated sciencey shit. You can
Yeah.
like basically use it as a prosthetic hand.
What?
So you just like attach it to your arm and you can just fucking shoot people.
That's fucking cool. What
All
the
I heard
hell?
was yeah, yeah. No, they're insane. Apparently, they also built a replica of the house from Up, using paper and foam, and actually got it to like fly in the air and then come back down.
Can people go inside of it?
Hmm.
Can people go inside of the house?
I don't know.
Because if
I don't
not,
know if
then
there
it's
were people in
fucking
there.
useless.
Ugh. Okay, you want to talk about your article?
Yeah, okay. Mine's much more political. Um, there's some BC schools in the interior that are putting up posters that are addressing racism, which is like good on them for doing that. But the topic of the article is this one concerned mom who unfortunately I lost the exact article I wanted to read, but the stories are everywhere. Um, it's this one concerned mom, and she doesn't like the posters because she is a white mom who has an Aboriginal husband and therefore Aboriginal children, and basically. To paraphrase her experience with these new posters, and these posters would be like, there's one that's like a picture of a white woman, and it says like, I've been granted, I don't know, I can't find the exact fucking quote. It says something like, I've been granted, I have unfairly benefited from the color of my skin. White privilege is not acceptable. There's a poster that says that, and then there's another poster that's like a picture of a person of color. It says something else. It says, I've experienced racism. Have you? And the mom was concerned about this because her family, of course, other than her, is Aboriginal. And one of the students that her son is friends with, like... one of the students of the school, like would go over to their house and talk about how ashamed they are for being white, and also, and some people, it didn't specify who, but some people would go over to the mom. I think it was actually her like close friends, and they would like say, "Oh man, you must feel so uncomfortable," and things in your own home because you're a privileged white person, and the rest of your family they're not. And she was like outraged about that because I mean that's obvious why she would be. So her point was that we should educate children and others about racism, but we shouldn't do it in a way that discriminates a certain like demographic of people, because that's basically solving racism with more racism.
Welcome to Canada, where nothing is solved except social justice causes.
Yeah, it's some things in Canada are kind of bullshit. Like, fucking, I will say one thing, in that, Sam, do you know how to become a member of parliament here?
Don't you have to win a local election?
Yeah, but I mean, like, to become, like, head, like, to be prime minister.
Your party has to win the most local elections.
Yeah, but you need to fill in a very specific requirement, and that is you need to be a fluent French and English speaker.
Yeah, why don't they have to speak Chinese?
Well, no,
That's
see
not fair. That's not
that's
racist.
not that's that's not the
Horseshit,
issue.
man.
The issue is that despite the fact that Canada is a bilingual country, less than 20% of the people who live here actually speak both French and English fluently. And only like a slightly larger percent, I think it's like 25 or something, citation needed, don't speak it fluently, but only speak it enough to get by. So, like, they were taught French immersion or English immersion as a kid, depending on where they live. However, in order to actually govern the country, you need to be fluent in both languages. Which means that instead of being able to have a true democratic society in which anyone can be elected, and we look to the States, and I'm not saying this is a good thing, but Trump... you can't have that here because the only people you can vote for to become the prime minister are less than 20% of the total population, meaning that not everyone's voice can be heard.
To be fair, you can learn French if you want to be prime minister that badly. But you're right, it's a complex issue. The issue of like how do we make people aware of these things without putting down other people? Like the ones that really get to me are like you're white, so you're not allowed to voice your opinion because you're privileged.
Ooh, yeah.
You don't know what a struggle is. Yeah, no, because equality for all. Give all the same rights and opportunities to everybody. But at the same time, that means give all the same rights and opportunities to everybody. But yeah, do you want to talk about the feature story now?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I had to do my research because initially I got this wrong. Okay, so you know how 9 million people in the world celebrate the same birthday as you, just by default?
Yeah.
The way we set up the calendar. But, so I got confused because there's another statistic that says that there's 7 people in the world that look exactly like you and are basically your twin and you don't even know it.
Wait, there's how many?
7. That's how many the estimate.
7. Okay, all right.
I got confused. So I was going to come in here talking about how there's 9 million people in the world that look exactly like you. Which was 9 million is a much, much larger number than 7.
I mean, like, how many people are there? Like 7.6 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would mean that, like, almost, like, fucking, hold on, what, math?
Don't pull out a calculator. Come on, god damn it, dude. Oh my gosh. So, what the fuck was I getting at here?
That's nearly like fucking 1 million people. No, fuck. I'm not doing the math. I'm not doing the math. I can't do this right now. It's too late in the day.
Yeah, no, just forget about it. But what was I trying to get across? The
So there's
point I'm
7
trying to
people
get
in the
across
world.
here is think about it. Actually, no. We go back to the 9 million. So when I thought that the number was 9 million, because I was being fucking stupid, I was thinking to myself, I was like, did God just create about 800 guys and then get lazy and just spend the
He
rest
copy
of eternity
pasted
making...
them.
Yeah, he just copy and pasted them, exactly. He just made copies of the same 800 guys.
Just put them in different parts of the world. They'll never find out. Fucking hell.
Put these 2 guys in the middle of the Sahara, they're never gonna fucking find each other. It's just a mirage. That's not your twin, it's just a fucking mirage.
Who put a mirror in the desert?
A mirror in the desert, what? But yeah, okay. Now that we can confirm that the number is 7, not
That
9
makes
million.
more sense. Yeah.
Okay. So imagine, because they can't possibly be all the same age as you, have the same upbringing, eat the same food, yada yada yada.
Right, yeah.
When you see the pictures of like long lost twins or people that look exactly like you, for whatever reason they're all the same weight, same facial hair and everything, I don't understand
Really?
that. If you look at a lot of pictures online, and of course they could all be fabricated,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're pretty similar. But what
Well,
I'm
I mean-
thinking is I don't see that as that. I see it as completely different. And basically,
Okay.
this could be just fiction. I could be so wrong on this.
Right.
But I can imagine that there's a Sam out there who's 40 years old and weighs 300 pounds and can barely walk down the street. But there's also a
But-
Sam who's like an 8-year-old developing psychopathic tendencies is gonna end up being a serial killer. And just who are these 7 people that are supposed to be
Well-
just essentially different versions of me, at least on the outside?
Yeah, like that is something you got to take into account. Is it saying that there are 7 people in the entirety of human history who will or at some point have looked exactly like the way you look like now? Or is it saying that currently on Earth there are 7 people who have the same facial structure as you, like right now?
I'm pretty sure it's the latter.
Okay. Because like that both would make sense, really. Because like if you think about it, DNA is basically like a code, right? And there's only so many possible combinations of letters and shit in a line that
There's
can
a
make
lot
up
of
a human.
combinations, though.
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't think we've...
It's countably infinite.
Yeah, basically. But what I'm
Yes.
thinking is, there's 7 people that look exactly like you. What if there's a version of me that just represents each of the 7 deadly sins?
Oh, for fuck's sake! So what are you? What are you then, Sam?
Well, no,
Which
because there's
sin?
8 of us. I'm the one exception.
Wait. Oh, there's 7 others. I thought you meant there's 7 total. Okay, that makes
I don't
more
know.
sense.
I don't know, but I like to think that there's 7 others and I don't represent one of the 7 deadly sins.
But you never know.
But like somewhere out there, I like the crazy person in me because I love I love entropy. I love just havoc and disaster and just watching things fall apart. So I like to think that there's like a version of me that's just a gluttonous slob, and there's a version of me that's just a violent embodiment of wrath, and one that's just greed and just represents envy. And like I've got
And
like
one that's
7 evil
super-
twins just walking the earth.
One that's super fucking full of himself.
Yeah, because there's pride as well. What
Yeah.
are we missing? Gluttony, lust.
Yeah, lust.
Some guy just goes around grabbing people's junk, which is
He's a
not
pimp.
okay. I don't condone that. Wait,
a
what?
pimp. Is a pimp.
That's not okay. I don't understand
is.
that in the media. Where it's
Sam the pimp.
I don't understand that, not just in the media, but in society in general, where people are like, yo, you slept with 6 girls this week? You're a pimp, man. It's like, no, you're a
That's
whore.
not what I meant. No, that's
You're
not
a
what I
whore,
meant.
man or woman. I don't get that double standard. Oh, it's so stupid. It's almost as dumb as those people. It's like, I didn't know I was gonna get pregnant. We had sex on a Tuesday. I was supposed to be clean.
Oh my god. No, that's not what I meant. I meant, like, I think it'd be funnier if the lust version of you was actually just a pimp. Like,
Just like a nice guy who happened to sell out prostitutes.
yeah, like he's the owner of a brothel.
But otherwise,
Like where-
he's basically me.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that, like, he sleeps around and therefore he is a pimp. No, I mean, like, he's the owner of a brothel
No,
in
I
a
know
place
exactly
where
what you
brothels
mean.
are legal. Yeah.
He just said it lives in Amsterdam, smokes weed.
Yeah.
What would a Lust Sam's prostitute in a brothel look like?
Fucking whatever you want it to look like.
I'm thinking she looks something like... A cross between John Goodman
Uh-huh.
and Katie Holmes. Can
Beautiful.
somebody do a Photoshop of that? Put Katie Holmes' face on John Goodman's body and remove the penis.
But don't put anything else there instead. Just remove it.
Yeah. Well, you might want to put a vagina somewhere.
On the mouth.
What the fuck is this podcast? Oh my god.
Fucking okay, Sam. I had a different idea though. What if eventually you will become the pimp, right?
This was
And then
so
this-
not how I was expecting this to go. I didn't
Let
want
me
to have a whole
finish.
conversation about me being a pimp.
What if you become the owner of a brothel, and then the 7 deadly Sams are at the prostitutes in the brothel?
So they're a bunch of male prostitutes.
Yeah, but they cross dress.
Can one of them be Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo?
Yes.
Okay. Well, wait. I don't know how that would go. Because, like, you'd have the wrath guy just beating the shit out of all his clients.
No, it'd be like a lady dom. It'd be a dominatrix, but it's cross dressing, so it's actually just.
Okay, what you're saying is I look exactly like 7 women in the world somewhere.
No, I'm saying. I'm saying that the 7 deadly Sams, which is what I'm calling them now, they'll be cross-dressing, so they'll try and make themselves look like women.
Why? What's the point?
To bring in more customers. Actually, no. Probably a lot of people think that would be like a very niche
Yeah.
thing.
No, but I
Okay,
can
never
just
mind. Never
imagine-
mind.
I can just imagine the wrath guy beating his clients.
But they'd be into that.
The
That's
envy
why
guy-
that's why they order him.
The envy guy dropping his trousers and being like, "Hey, yours is bigger than mine. What the hell?"
But then
And it'll
but
be
then,
weird
like,
because he'll be with a woman too when it happens.
yeah.
Bitch, why you got a bigger dick than me? What the fuck?
I thought you meant like there'd be like a floor, right? Like the floor of the brothel where you see all of the 7 deadly Sams hanging out, and you're just like on the balcony watching everything, and fucking Envy Sam would come walking out, and he'd see him fucking around, or he'd see like the wrath guy like fucking punching someone in the face, and then Envy Sam would be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then you just like take off his pants and be like, "Yo, Wrath Sam, why you got a bigger dick than me?"
Shit. Just exposes himself.
Yeah.
And then you've got just like Glutton Sam, who would just be fucking
yeah.
eating donuts or whatever.
He's just obese.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like all of these different things, some girl out there or some boy or some whatever would be into. I feel like they're all niche enough for like a wide enough audience, a wide and diverse audience to be into a whole bunch of different male prostitutes that look exactly the same.
Not exactly. Is the greed?
Well, it
is the greed?
works.
Is the greed
The-
prostitute
the-
just stealing my money?
No, the greed prostitute is in competition with everyone else to try and sleep with the most prostitutes.
No, he's just he's committing fraud.
Or-
He's stealing my money. And I find out it's like the pickle man tricked me again.
The pickle man?
Christian Weston Chandler? You've never heard that before?
I haven't heard that specific thing. I know of Kristen Weston.
About the guy in the pickle suit? And how
No. What?
There was some guy, some troll who was like in a pickle suit on camera talking to Chris. And like a little while later he posted a video. He's like, the pickle man tricked me again. I don't know, look it up.
I'll do it. I'll do it later. We'll have a separate episode on Chris Chan, because who the fuck?
That guy's
hasn't
so
covered Chris
interesting.
Chan? I think Chris Chan is the second coming of Jesus Christ.
That explains all those videos he tried to sell to schools about, boys date girls, girls date boys, don't be gay.
And then he like became transgender. But he still doesn't like gay people.
I don't understand. Isn't he lesbian now? Now that he identifies as a woman?
I don't know. I don't even fucking know.
Oh, what the hell? That guy.
Did you hear that? He's got fucking actually no. We need to save all this juicy bit for when we actually do an episode on it.
Okay, maybe we should do an actual episode.
Okay, alright.
Sponsored by Fanta.
Sponsored by Sonichu.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the main topic of the podcast: 7 people in the world, 7 other people in the world look identical to you.
Are we gonna end up with just a post-apocalyptic world where everyone has turned the other 7 of themselves into sex slaves? And there's only like 1/8 of the world that lives above the poverty line, and the rest of them are all just fucking hookers? Actually, no, the rich people are fucking hookers, and everyone else are hookers.
Well, see, Sam, the issue with this is what constitutes as being you? Like, are you your mind or are you your body? What makes up
Jim
a person?
Carrey? Go away. Go away.
No, this is a serious question, because you're saying like the other copies of you, but like, what if they're not really copies? They just look like you. In fact, it's not,
Isn't that sort of the situation? I don't know.
Well, is your dog okay? Take that as a no. Shit.
So we know that Hollywood loves franchises, right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine if they had like, we're gonna make these 7 movies, and it's gonna be the exact same movie, except it's a different version of the guy.
What the fuck?
And that does lead me to another question.
What?
Do you think there's another guy on me who looked exactly like me but is black?
That is a good question.
Or like Hispanic, or like... Because if we're the exact same person, if we look exactly the same, and people are judging us on face value, who's going to be attacked with racial discrimination? Even if, he's Mexican and I'm not.
But you look exactly the same, like the same skin tone and everything.
Yeah.
That we're getting back into the political bullshit that we had earlier.
Yeah. I don't know
But
why I'm
that-
coming back to this.
That is a good question. That's sort of that makes you think, like, maybe everybody should just think of everyone as equals and not involve race in anything. Because then that's no good.
Dexter, that was so heartfelt. Speaking of, you want to hear something related to that's no good in the fucking internet?
Yes, lay it on me. What's up?
Okay, you know how YouTube doesn't know anything about copyright, or at least it doesn't enforce it properly, right?
Yeah.
And I've had like countless videos that have just been hit with copyright violations, even though I'm the one of the least popular channels on the whole website.
Right.
Like, come on, what's the point?
Yeah.
You're gonna attack this video that has 7 views? Go away.
Ooh.
So, anyways, I posted a video last night or a couple nights ago. Anyways, I posted it and immediately, bam, got hit with a copyright notice, right?
What the fuck?
So, like usual, I sent in my appeal, and I wrote my words very succinctly, and I said what I always say in these situations. What I've made is a parody. It's not so, It gives a different experience. It's a transformative work, and thus it falls under fair use. Yes, I used copyrighted material, but it was used in a way to create humor and criticize the original material. It's a different work. It's not supposed to be used in the same way as watching the actual work is.
Exactly.
And literally in about 12 hours, the claim was dropped, which never happened. It was weird.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it was definitely not expected at all.
Well, see, YouTube has gotten like some like a bot system now, kind of sorta. Where
They've always
like
had a shitty bot system.
yeah, no shit. But basically, because you know how like you'll post a video or you'll see a video and like in the description, it'll say like music used, fucking Rick Astley, never gonna give you up.
The Artifact.
Yeah, exactly. It will detect that, or it will detect other. It's like Shazam, kind of. It will detect like copyrighted music, and it will detect copyrighted video, and like if there's a trace amount of it more than like 2 seconds, then it'll flag it, and then once it's flagged, you'll get a strike.
Like 6. You got it for more than 6 seconds, and they flag you.
Yeah, I don't know. 6 seconds sounds about right. But not only copyrighted content, but it will also look for things like if you swear too much, then you'll get demonetized. Or if you just have a big old floppy dick in your video.
That one's a little different. You can't just have a dick in your video.
Yeah, well,
but you can't have a hanging body if you want. But you can't have conservative opinions, and you can't say fuck.
That's true. I meant like you can't have like a what is known as a YouTube buddy. Which is actually just a dildo. Can't have those.
Okay.
There's.
I think on that note, we need to take a bit of a break and make a new episode on a better topic.
Yeah, okay. Let's hope you enjoyed our shit talks where we actually did some shit talking.
We talked a bunch of dumb shit.
Yeah.
All right, see you next week, which for us will be literally 3 minutes from now.